Hello, I'm Dr. Stasia Herebert-McZeal, and I am your candidate for Lafayette Parish School Board District 2. I was just thinking today how big District 2 is, and I'll tell you a little bit about how big it is. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I am married, and I have 4 children and 3 grandchildren. My older children attended Lafayette Public Schools, Carencro and Northside High, and my daughter attends Lafayette High in the Health Academy. And my grandson attends Lafayette Renaissance Charter Academy. The reason I'm running for school board is because of the children in the community. I believe in advocating for one's student, one's child. Therefore, I want to advocate for all the children, not only in District 2, but in Lafayette Parish. My platform is simple. It's built on the foundations of education. Those vowels, remember those vowels? A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y? Those are the vowels that I'm using to build my platform. I'm using the A, which means accessible, E, equitable, I, infrastructure, O, outcomes, and U, Y-O-U, because we put them all together, we can all work together in the community. We, as leaders in the Lafayette Parish School District, need to be accessible. We need to be accessible from the top down to the bottom. Families have to be able to feel like they can go to the schools to advocate for their children. We have to have open door policies. We have to be able to speak. We have to stop saying families need to come to us. We need to go to them. One thing that I would like to do in the district is to attend functions at schools and introduce myself to the families and the parents and the PTC and tell them that I'm there to listen to their concerns. I want to welcome the students and be there for the students. Equitable is important because all schools must offer the same equal access so that students can be successful. How do you do that? Well, we have to share. We have to be transparent. We have to make sure students have access to the same services, even though they may not be specialized at that particular school. We have to be concerned about our infrastructure because unfortunately we do have schools that are not up to par and do need some renovation and do need to be remodeled. We've had 2 new schools come up in our district this past school year, and for that we're very, very grateful. But how are we going to do that? Which schools are on the list next to be remodeled? Which schools are on the list next to get a new cafeteria? How are we doing that? What is the timeline for these improvements? We have to be transparent when we're working with taxpayer money because that infrastructure is so important. Students cannot continue to go to school and when it rains, have an auditorium flood out. We have to also look at those outcomes. We do standardized testing in our district that's mandated by the state. But what are we doing with the results of those tests? Are we using these results to penalize teachers when teachers are teaching for the test and not teaching for the children that they serve? Are we using these results to hold students back? Are we using these results to make sure that we're implementing new programs, new services? We have to look at outcomes. We can collect data all day long, but if we are not communicating on the level of the parents and the stakeholders in our district what this data means, it means nothing because we can't build better programs and acquire services for our students. And we need you. We need parents, we need grandparents, we need stakeholders, we need community organizations, we need businesses. If we all come together to help make Lafayette Parish School District an A school district, we can be the best school district in the state of Louisiana. One of the best kept secrets about Lafayette Parish schools are options. We offer options to students. In the past, these options were known as schools of choice, but now they're known as magnet academies. And this is important because these magnet academies are tailored to students. They're tailored to their needs. They are tailored to what a child wants to be. It lets them explore options. And that's one thing that is so positive about our school system. But we need to fix how we get these options. We also need to come together as a group and make sure we're transparent. We cannot sit at central office and met out policies and procedures and not communicate these effectively to the administrators at the schools, the staff, the teachers, or the children themselves, along with their parents. We have to communicate and be transparent. And that's what I want to do. I tell people, if I know it and I can tell it, I'll share it. And I will. I will be the voice that speaks for the students in Lafayette Parish. I look at everything. I look at all the policies, I look at all the research, and then I make a decision. That's the kind of school board member I will be. District 2 includes 3 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and 1 high school. That's a lot, but we are a great district. We want to be a part of a wonderful school district. Lafayette Parish School District is one of the best in the state, and we can continue to grow. And that's what I want to do. I want to work with teachers whose passion it is to educate students to make our schools better. Thank you.